Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on? My name is Taffy and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. I took a second just to bemoan the fact that Mrs. Taffy is dead. That totally explains why the rest of the clan is pretty stressed out. I think that we have these guys de-stressing, detoxifying. Judas is still... Wow, Judas is getting it done. Good for you, boy. Get your freak on. Yeah, Taffy and Grayson are the transept. So I think that what we do while we are moving along here, we instantly renamed Maggie into Mrs. Taffy. That's fine. I just didn't want to go exploring without the Mrs. Man. So yeah, okay, let's be honest with ourselves though. Let's go ahead and go Mrs. Taffy Mark II. Good. Alright, so now we know that was Maggie. Fuck Maggie, whatever. I'm glad she's gone. I hope she's burning in hell. Nobody really knows this. I put Maggie's living body in the grave and reanimated Mrs. Taffy into Mrs. Taffy Mark II. That way I know for a fact that at least for like a day that Maggie was down there screaming and clawing at the inside of her own coffin. Fuck her forever. So here's what I think we do. I think that with these guys freaking out, understandably so, and with the number of sort of new people that we have, I think what it appears to me is that we've got a couple of short missions here we can kind of use to bolster up our JV crew and bring them up to a place where almost everybody is at a 3 level, and then we can start basically doing exclusively veteran level missions and not have to worry about this alternating back and forth. And hopefully, if we do it correctly, we won't have people die in the process. So, let's go ahead and figure out what would be a fun collection to bring together. Let's say we would want to take Katy Perry, Danville, Iggy Is, and Kesha out on the first run. That sounds good. Let's do that. Let's make sure that everybody is where we want them to be as far as... This is where we can start buffing people up. She's going to be in the 4 slot, so we definitely want Judgment brought up. We don't have a ton of money, but we do have enough money that we can start to... afford these types of things. That's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be what we afford for Kesha right now. Iggy Is. I want all of her ranged stuff brought up, man, because ultimately Shadow Fade we can't do. We're gonna have her in the 3 slot, and we'll bring up her Toxin Trickery. And then Katy Perry is going to... We're gonna do Revenge, Hue, and Chop. And then Danville, if Danville's Inspiring Tuna is not brought up, that's definitely what we're gonna want to bring up as well. Man, he's very quietly becoming our I don't want to say Boneth replacement, but he definitely has got some Kajonesies going on here. Are we still rolling with Danville? I guess we'll roll with Danville. I'll stick with the names for now. Danville. Oh, I kept Danville because I actually know a Danville. No, I don't. I know a Danforth. Oh my god, we have to change your name. Let's rename you into... I mean, oh, it's kind of sexy if it's someone... If there's a woman under the mask, right? Ex-Tina. Yeah, that was the dirty version of Christina Aguilera. Yeah, that was the part I liked. My sister used to always say that she thought I was either going to come home with, like... She always pegged me as like the kind of guy that's like, if you're gonna bring home somebody, you're probably gonna bring home Britney Spears, not Britney Spears, but Christina Aguilera or Brittany Murphy, like that dirty girl that nobody's okay with. Oh wait, we can't. Okay, let's see. 2 slot. Most of the stuff that I want you to do is from the 2 slot. Is that correct? Come on, man, Kesha, could you not bitch while I'm in the process of trying to set you up for the danger zone? We might actually need her in the 2 slot. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Okay, let's take everything off. We want throwing daggers. We want that. We want that. How did I have it built that it was like she was preferred in the 2 slot? Is that how I had it? 2, 2, 2. Alright, cool, man. Everything that she can do is 2. It's not ideal, but... It's the way that it has to be because I want Ex-Tina here to take off this, and this. I want that. What's my last one? And then we'll do Harvest just in case we get pulled into one of these earlier slots. We can start to add bleed to somebody. It's not ideal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know that, but you know, none of these builds are ideal right now. Yeah, that's 100% what we want right there. And who was our last person? Oh, right, Xtina is not in here. So, everybody have trinkets. Everyone has trinkets. Trinkets. Seriously, Judas, you pulled... Oh, you pulled a oh my god, he pulled a muscle in the brothel. That is both disgusting and awesome. Good for you, man. Good for you. Get you some. Alright, cool. Everybody's set up. Everybody is built to survive in a torch-lit environment. So, let's go ahead and bring ourselves what we need for that. I'm trying to buy less stuff. I know that people, you know, not really getting on me, but people are making notice of the fact that I carry around a lot of stuff, and I have a tendency to overbuy, and it doesn't seem like a lot. It's like
our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Fair enough. People point out, they say, like, Taffy, you know, you buy too much stuff, and I'm like, oh, I only buy a little bit too much each time. Well, that shit adds up over time, man. That's like when I was playing Hearthstone, back before I was good enough to earn... Back before I was... yeah, narrator, we get it, man. You're really big into talking about light. Back when I was playing Hearthstone, but I wasn't good enough to earn money on arena runs, and I'm still barely good enough at that. I would spend $1.99 like every couple of days, and it started to add up as though I was smoking cigarettes again. Because it was just so much money all the time. No, I don't have... Do I have holy water? Do I have holy water? I do. Can I do this? Does that work? What did it get? Oh, it's just stress relief. Okay, well, at least we know now. I feel good having figured one of those out on my own, man. We're getting crazy scouting. That's probably her doing, I'm guessing. We've not really bumped into any combat yet, which is a kind of... I don't want to say a bummer, because that'll be the... I'll get into a fight and get my ass beat, but... you know, I'm getting to a place where I'm really thoroughly enjoying... Darkest Dungeon and not being hamstrung by being really bad at it. So, I'm looking for a fight, I guess is what I'm saying here, and I'm not so much finding one yet. I guess I'll leave this room alone, we'll go to this one. Only because the backtracking here won't be as bad. I have no desire to fuck with that. Oh man, I was about to light a torch. This is why we shuffled things up, man. This is why we shuffled things up. The crit chance on that would have been big, but we already did a lot of damage, blanket damage here. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get rid of the carrion eater.
Give them no quarter.
As long as you're here, man, you might as well dirk stab. Might as well dirk stab this lady in the back. He resists the blight, which is good. Let's go ahead and dazzling light and see if we can finish her off. Excellent. So now it's just 1-on-3, and we should be able to beat the carrion eater down before it has a chance to even react again, and then we can reshuffle our guys back the way that they were supposed to be. And beyond that, we can, you know... Oops, that's not what I meant. You go here, you go here. Come on. Is that right? No, that's not right. Shift. Good. Alright, cool. So yeah, that was less stressful than it could have been. I was just I was in the process of trying to light a torch when that ish went down. Boy, we are blasting through torches right now. Is it just because I'm walking more quickly from one room to the next? It could be. We have combat. Alright, wow, there's so much combat left. Alright, well, let's go this way, and this will be the room that we leave alone, I guess. I want to see the combat in the other rooms if I can. I would like to do our best to maximize, I'd like to do our best to maximize the amount of loot we take out of this place. Explore 90% of all rooms. So yeah, this empty room on the end is the one that we'll leave alone. Otherwise, I'll go fight these two just to see about getting everything that I can as far as money goes, so we can kind of pay off this mission. These should be nice and easy milk runs, man. If I do something wrong here, it's my own fault. I don't foresee us being in a lot of situations where we're at great risk. Let's go ahead and pop this. There we go. Oh, please surprise them. No, it's fine. Blanket fire is gonna suck as long as it doesn't crit. It's not the end of the world. Throwing dagger, range daggers 3 to 5. Throwing daggers 3 to 5. Let's just do these, and we'll just start getting work done. This guy's big enough. I might actually want to put revenge on myself to get ready to mow him down. So we have plus 50% damage, plus 7% crit, but our accuracy goes way down. Let's get everyone buffed up. This guy should hit like a fucking tank. Can I get a stun on him? Alright, I just want to make sure that was our stun. Let's see if we can stun him. Good. He hasn't gone yet either, so that'll hurt. Hopefully we don't get a bleed. Good. Xtina resists the bleed, and then on our next turn, we get one more buff up. Holy crap. If this guy connects, he's going to cleave this poor man in two. Let's go ahead and do... I just want to see this one. Toxin Trickery. Stun base, 100% dodge, plus 20. I just want to see what it does. Oh, it shuffled people. That's not great. Alright, well, let's... Oh, is it some sort of, like, escape? Well, that's good to... You know what? That's good to know just in case we get into a situation where, That's good to know in case we get into a situation where we need to reshuffle her, that she gets a move back. Okay. Chop. Well, that was underwhelming, considering the amount of work we put into it. Wow, if our damage is plus 50% and our crit chance is plus 16%, I can't imagine what we'd have been doing, without it. So, let's see if we can get another stun on the bloodletter. We can. The shank is not great. I need to make sure to put a bandage on Xtina the next time we get a shot. Iggy is setting him up. Can we get a Hugh? We can't get a Hugh. Let's go ahead and just finish. Wow, that's kind of more what I had in mind when I spent all that time buffing that guy up, was that he was going to do the whole literal decimation of everything and everyone involved. Yeah, the Fusilier will get a dagger in the chest, and then I'm hoping that the Hugh will wrap this up pretty quickly. We'll just keep buffing folks up. I don't see a whole lot of reason to go into stress reduction right now. I am going to stun the Cutthroat. The Fusilier's already gone. Hugh. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, that crit was more along the lines of what I was looking for. Take all. Yeah, cool. Let's go into our next room. This should be more combat, and then we'll go over to our right and see about wrapping things up. Did we surprise them? Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Let's go ahead. Oh, no. Let's go... Their health is so low. We might as well just hew twice and be done with it. Alright, so flashing daggers. That is amazing. And, I mean, it saves me having to use Xtina for Inspiring Tuna. We can just go ahead and count on the amount of just insane damage that was done to bring stress down naturally. Speaking of bringing stress down, I want to keep it down, so we're going to stun the Swine Drummer. Do I dare? Yeah, I think I dare. I think I'm going to do the Dirk Stab just to get rid of it. And then we're going to try to hit the Swine Wretch. And then hopefully... Okay, well, he's going to get Vomit off on Katy Perry. That's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Creeping Cough's a bummer. Let's see if we can get a stun there. And now, theoretically, we should be able to come through with Hugh and hit both these guys and be done with it. Good. There's a positioning that had to happen there, and I feel pretty good about how it panned out. Alright, so Xtina comes back here. Good. Alright, cool. I mean, that worked out as well as could be expected. We could take the easy way out and go to the empty room, but that's not how we roll. Okay, well, it was bound to happen that at some point... Oh, jeez. Yep. There we go. I don't. The books just terrify me. So much bad shit could happen in the books. This is what I was looking for, man. I wanted the treasure. I needed the chest in my life. Swine Chopper. That's... We're gonna go revenge. We're gonna get ourselves ready for a fight. The debuff on this is the accuracy. Alright, good to know. I was really hoping that Iggy would hit us with some critical action there, but it didn't happen. That's fine. That's fine. Rin for the old gods. Oh, what a good dodge on Iggy part. Vomit, though. She gets critted. That might be the first time that we need to use Inspiring Tuna. Eldritch Push. Crits again. And brings our Katy Perry character all the way into the back. I'm going to go ahead and heal up the group. I probably should have moved her. Butcher's Cut. Man, oh man, this fight's not started off well. But at least she resisted the bleed. So, once again, everybody gets the buff. I don't really see the need to be using Inspiring Tuna right now. We'll try our best to move Katy Perry forward. Unfortunately, Eldritch Push, if he moves again, I was going to say, I'm going to be really displeased with how... Fuck my dick! Wow, I'm sorry. That was just kind of a instinctive reaction to how that shit went down, man. Right. That shit happened for real. I need that swine chopper to never move again forever and always. Vomit sucks. I will use Inspiring Tuna this time. Katy Perry, though, is getting her ass kicked, really. Holy shit. Could we not say we did, fellas? Could somebody give me a reason to believe again? Vomit, I was gonna say, at least aims towards Kesha. We're not in a place where that's too devastating. Can I get a good hew here? Thank you! Just something broke our way for a change. Blood in the mud, indeed. My god. Wow, that whole series of events was just so stinking unfortunate. The Acolyte's gonna take a hit. Hopefully with Kesha we can get another stun on the wretch. Eldritch Push is fine. That's the one nice thing about Iggy is when she gets further back she's still useful. She'll finish off the Acolyte. That was a shitty end. It was tough. Like, look at all this. Like, all this health being down is not what I expected. Let's please just finish this fight. I did not expect to have that tough a time.
As victories mount, so
we will unlock Strongbox. Well, still. Okay, item had no effect. I don't know, man. The unlock Strongbox, there are things in this game that are misleading. We didn't necessarily know that that's how that shit was going to pan out. I'm tempted. Yeah, what the hell. Let's go do this last fight. Let's go do this last fight. We're all buffed up anyway, so there's stuff to pick up. No, the buffs are gone now, but plus we've got, you know, we got this. We got food. These are just grubs anyway, so Grave Nibble sucks, but I don't see anybody being murdered over it. I probably should have stunned one that hasn't already gone, but I didn't. We have free Inspiring Tuna, so long as nobody gets critted this round, we should be able to get some stress reduced. Grave Nibble, no crit, that's all I care about. You can blight these people all the livelong day. Oh, that said, before I get a little too cocky here, I did kind of need Katy Perry to make contact so that these daggers finish them off. Alright, Grave Nibble, that's fine, just no crits, that's all I care about. The Hew should finish this off. Throwing Dagger. Wow, yeah, we may not even need the Hew. I thought, you know, if Katy Perry went next. Dirk Stab, yeah, we'll call that a good run. Cool. We didn't get anything out of that, but that's fine. Wrap this one up. Good. We'll do one more short one. I'm gonna check Skype real quick. It's dangerous because this game has no problem completely shitting on us when we go outside the window. Stout. Dyspomania. Intense craving for alcohol. Huh. Robust. Good. Let's take one more run. Let's take one more JV run. I don't want to say we were going to use the same group. I would love to have a better comp than what we had.
But I was dead before they found me.
I would love to have a...
was on its way.
Yeah, you know, I hear how sad you are, narrator, and frankly, I can't hear much anything else, so why don't you just calm your tits and let the grown-ups talk. Next time, if we decide to upgrade our roster, I may want to grab another bounty hunter. I like bounty hunters a lot, and I don't feel like I have very many of them. We might take out Liborg. Liborg, Izzy is, Kesha, and Rory? Do we want to do that? I'm saying it like I'm talking to a baby. Do you want to do that? You want to take out Rory and Kesha? Iggy is? Let's go ahead and do that. That's still fine. I mean, we might as well, right? We don't really have anyone else to level up. We can't level you up. We can just teach you new spells. I want you to have Hew. And that's it. Focus. Focus, Revenge, and Hew. We might just run you with these four. I don't use Intimidate very often. I guess I could to shuffle things up. It's only a knockback of 1, so I can't imagine anything that we would move that much would matter, you know what I mean? Unless we were trying to get something from the 2 slot to the 3 slot so we could attack what was in the 3 slot if it was some sort of like ranged creature. Alright, so let's pull this together. Oh wait, you know what else? That's silly of me. I should definitely be going in here too and getting people beefed up. Disease grenades. And then Kesha. If nothing else, we need your armor up. Your mace is not going to matter. You're not ever going to be in harm's way. Iggy is. Pilfer jacket. And then Liborg. We can't do anything with you. We can rename you. So let's go, wow, really? Okay, sorry, I was left-clicking it. I shouldn't have been left-clicking it, apparently. Cool. Excellent. Yeah, let's take these guys. We'll take, let's make sure that they line up correctly. We'll put Gaga in 1. We'll put Iggy is in 2. We'll put Rory in 3. And we'll put Kesh in 4. Is that good? I think that feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Alright, man. And everybody has trinkets. Everybody's set. Preferred... Yep. Okay. And then Liborg is set at the 1 slot. Light sensitive. Light above 10... Or light above 0, 10% negative damage. Does that mean that we're doing a... You want to do a torchless run? I don't really care if we lose all these people. Wield and Warren's Tacticianer, so we should definitely go Wielder Warren's with her. Stress Eater, Fear of Beast, Fragile, Early Riser, Light above 75, plus 2 speed. Well, nuts, man. You know what? You're just gonna have to be better. Let's go ahead and give you some stuff to counteract that, I guess. Leper, do we have leper-only stuff? Leper. Accuracy. Vestal, Hellion. Recovery. Anton Sugar's Charm. We don't have anything leper-specific. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see more stuff over time. There's part of me that really just wants to... Accuracy, I guess. And... We'll buff him with 1. Well, no, it doesn't make sense to buff him and then unbuff him. Oh, for God's sakes. Let's see. Oh, it's so gross. I wish there was a way to sort this. If I could sort it into classes, that would be super, super useful. We'll make him elusive, and his accuracy will just suck, I guess. Alright, fine. Let's take these guys into the Warrens, I suppose. We'll go back and do the Warrens again. 100% of room battles. If, in fact, Iggy is the one that was doing all the scouting for us, that could prove relatively easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't remember there being anything that we needed shovels for, so I'm not going to stress that too much. That feels right. See, we only spent $2 grand getting buffed up for this series of encounters, so I feel better about this.
They breed.
All right, 100% of room battles.
In the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
I just hope. Oh no! Come on, Kesha. You're gonna get some crazy shit. I told you. And now you're bloodthirsty. Yeah, you should have known better. I'm glad that Kesha's at least learning. Jesus, lady. Like, there's a gigantic pile of semi-rotted bones, and you decide to dive in with both hands like an idiot.
The strength to follow it.
Alright, I'm kind of hoping that this is not a room with combat in it. Wow, we are not getting any scouting whatsoever. There was a resist there. We don't have any method to bring down people's stress because we don't have a jester with us, so we're just going to have to get lots of crits and do our best to sort of navigate this situation by... Jesus Christ, could somebody look on the ground? I'm over the JV team, man. Oh, I'm so glad I brought a shovel. We didn't need one last time, but we needed one this time, and
These tunnels predate even the earliest
that's watching your health and the light and everything go down while you futz with a giant wall of debris is so disheartening. Especially in those situations where you buy... Oh my god, narrator. Especially when you're using those situations where you were smart enough to bring a bunch of shovels and you still come up one short. It's like a total pain in the ass. Blanket fire, just no crits, that's all I care about. Do I want plague grenades? Blinding gas, yeah. Let's keep those two guys back there busy. That's so good. Rain of whips, once again, so long as it doesn't crit, the bleeds are not the end of the world. He has 35 health. I am going to go ahead and revenge myself up and get ready to try to cleave him in twain. Let's see if we can get a stun on him too, man. Oh wow, between blinding gas and the judgment from the Vestal, man, we actually can almost completely control them. Let's see, plague grenades. We can start stacking blight on these guys. Oh man, yeah, Rory's gonna start carrying his weight. I feel like the Plague Doctor is one of those characters that I just have not had the chance to truly utilize him to the best of his abilities. Gaga goes ahead and puts 15, which is not bad. Can I get another stun on him? I can totally get another stun on him. Oh, I can't reach him though. Okay, well, let's just do this in judgment. Like I said, there's an off chance I could kill him, which would be fine. Actually, the blight will kill him now. So, wow, that worked out really well.
Victory.
Cool.
The turning point.
All right. Oh no, he gets a blanket fire off. Why does he get a blanket fire off? At least he's the world's worst shot. Oh, okay. I can't do that. Noxious Blast. Plague Doctor, man. Those blights and bleeds are so good. And that finishes it. I brought Holy Water for a change. I don't remember what it does, but I feel like... Alright, so let's see. Wow, she has so much crap on her. Let's try this. Sacrificial Stone. Holy Water. The item had no effect. Well, I don't want to mess with it now. Does this do anything to it? It doesn't. Alright, well, let's leave. I swear to God I'm going to print that out. I thought the holy... Doesn't this look like the kind of thing that would benefit from holy water? Am I imagining things here? It feels like it would. I don't know. I feel like I convinced myself that that whole list of everything that interacts with everything made sense. And then, now that I'm in the world, it doesn't necessarily make sense again. Damn it all to hell. Ah. I'm just now remembering that I had a crit that hit me that I yelled, "Fuck my dick," in the middle of the fight. What the hell, Ryan? Why are you so gross? Vomit sucks, especially when it crits, but that's okay. We're gonna survive this. It's gonna be fine. I'm not even gonna bother with Munch sucks. Please no stun. Jesus, the crits. Dodge rate is not great. Carrion, I don't know if this one is the one that's gone. I'm hoping that this is the one that's still stunned. Let's go ahead. Oh, we don't have Hugh. That sucks. Let's get rid of the one that isn't stunned.
Give them no quarter.
There we go, that's fine. And then, yeah, I guess we'll do... Oh, no, Rory. Dude, you were doing so well, and now you're gonna pay by getting crazy stressed up. Wow, that's a big jump and stretch. At least you dodged the munch, though. That shit could have stacked up pretty quickly. The increased plague grenades, man. I really am in a place where I feel like the Plague Doctor could be a really sexy choice, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a really fun choice if we just, I guess we'll do this. I was really hoping a debuff would happen there. Hopefully this will not... Oh, I was going to say hopefully this won't carry on, but it did. And he's actually going to get another munch off. That's what you get for missing. Is that Katy Perry? Oh, no, this is Gaga. Just hit with the blight. That's all I care about. Good, 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 good. And we can put a heal on Gaga, and that brings us back to... when he goes, it's going to be game over. So, we'll move you back here. It's fine. I guess the blight won't get a chance to finish it off. Wow, we actually did relatively well for that.
But a victory nonetheless.
Considering, like, I guess it makes sense. The stuff that doesn't have pockets has a tendency to have less loot. Like, that makes sense, right? The fucking worms don't have a lot of loot on them. Occasionally, you'll kill a shark that has, like, a chest of buried treasure in its gullet. But that doesn't mean that, like, every shark you kill is going to have, like, a full-blown diver suit in it. So yeah, I guess it makes sense that the grubs and spiders and whatnot wouldn't carry a lot of cash on them. Because, you know, they have no real reason to carry any sort of pre-existing currency. Oh.
As the light gains purchase,
Oh.
spirits are lifted.
Taffy, Taffy, Taffy.
Purpose is made clear.
I just want to. Oh, come on, man. Hey, he dodged it. He dodged it. So the not even stressed Kesha. Oh my God, Kesha, I don't understand. Why would you dig around and shit? Yeah, it makes you violently ill, doesn't it? Oh my Lord, you just don't learn. And I got nothing to cure you, so just be sick forever and die. You and Maggie, like Kesha and Maggie, just two birds of the fucking same kind of feather. They're at least surprised, so I have to decide now. All right, so first of all, I want plague grenade. It's gonna help me eliminate this guy, the swine drummer, because he's gonna take double damage from flashing daggers and from the plague grenade. And since he's our main dealer of stress here, actually, yeah, let's not even worry about building Gaga up here. Let's just try. Let's just try to keep everything in sort of pseudo order here. Vomit sucks. As long as it doesn't crit, we should be fine. I'll put all these guys in rehab before I leave. Drums of debilitation on Iggy is unfortunate. Marked is a bummer. Hopefully, though, she can still connect. Here, I dislike that I don't have Hue on this guy. And I knew that I didn't have it, and I still kind of mucked about with it. Judgment. Nice, good ranged attack. We don't have to worry about getting hit with vomit again. There's the stun. We'll start cleaving this thing down. You know what? That was a waste, because the swine drummer was going to die to the blight anyway, and now... Well, thank God. The butcher's cut missed on Iggy is. Toxin trickery? What is this? This is self. Yeah, let's go ahead and get her dodge up, just because I don't want her moving, because it totally mucks up what Rory's going to do on his next attack. So, we'll just keep bringing him down, get him low enough that when Rory hits him with that... Wow, I was going to say that would poison him, but it just wrecked his face. Disease charm, disease resist, maxi... Okay, we'll take that. Oh, I almost hit close again. I do that a lot, man. Heirloom chest, this is why you buy the keys. Unlocks a hidden compartment. Cool. That'll do it.
Some experiment
excellent.
Should have never happened.
The
are doing just
oh God. Post Darkest Dungeon stretch. There's a lot of heirlooms. We'll see about upgrading. And then I'll also do we got Rory and Kesha up into the 3 range. I've got to start cleaning some folks up here. Claustrophobia sucks. Anemic sucks. The yips sucks. My God. Those were not the best quirks to pick up. So, the next time we get here, what we're going to do is we are going to take... I'm going to talk over you, narrator. I'm not afraid anymore. We're going to take the entirety of people that are stressed out and put them into rehab. Well, I guess that's just Kesha, Rory, and Iggy is. We'll put them into rehab. We'll also start putting... Now that it feels like the not the quirks, but the idiosyncrasies of this build, this early access build, seem to be fixed. I feel more confident about putting people in the patient ward at the sanitarium to get the awkward quirks removed. Like, I don't want Kesha walking around with that anymore. That whole I have to explore stuff and eat rotten meat and jam my hands into a biohazard bag full of dirty needles. So, hopefully we can start to sort of clean that up. And next time we'll take the A-team out. And we'll take them... Well, Jesus, we won't go to the ruins, apparently. We won't kill the Swine King, I don't think. But well, fuck it, you know, maybe we will. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll put together our absolute best varsity squad, including probably Mrs. Taffy Mark II. And we'll see what we can tackle. Maybe we'll get the Swine King on the next one. I feel like our group is pretty well suited for the Swine King. We weren't well suited for the Hag, and I tried it anyway because the game was all glitched out. Either way, thank you guys for tuning in on behalf of the denizens of the cave and myself. My name is Taffy. We will catch you next time here on Darkest Dungeon. Until that time, I am out.